Good morning, everybody. Today is April 16th, I believe, 2026. It's a Thursday. I am on my way to my grandpa's house right now. It's supposed to rain today, but I think we can get some stuff done with the grapple opening trails up, so I'm hoping we can. This video is being recorded with my new GoPro. So yeah, I've got you guys mounted to the windshield right now on the way there. So yeah, hopefully going to be able to do some grapple work. If it does start to rain too bad, I think we're going to do a quick service on the 855. It's only been 100 hours since we last changed the oil, but it's been about 3 years, so probably about time. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. So we are just about there. It is not raining, but it looks awfully wet still from yesterday. And he said it rained like hell yesterday, so we'll see. I don't know how much we'll be able to do with the tractor. There's standing water in that field there, but I guess we'll see. It is 70 degrees out today, but it is really, really humid. Kind of miserable. So yeah, we'll see what we feel like getting into. We'll see what this garbage truck is going to do. The next one, or yeah, I guess it's on the next. Okay. Probably pulling it. Okay, well, let's see what we get into, I guess. We're about to pull in the driveway. Yeah. So we just drove all over Hell's Half Acre looking for a chain for our Holzfforma saw. I don't know where the crosscut chain we had for it is. It's got a ripping chain on it now, so I don't know if you can see that, but those teeth are not all that angled compared to a crosscut chain. So those are about 10 degrees. Crosscut chains are usually 25 to 35. So we drove all over the place. That's a 63 gauge bar. Nobody's got 63 gauge 24-inch chain, 84 drive links. Nobody's got it. They've got 50 and 58 gauge, but not 24, or not 63. And I could get 63 lows, but it's 20-inch bar. So gotta wait till Monday for the chain to come, and it's Thursday right now. So we were gonna cut down, you can't really see them, but there's two big ash trees out in the front yard out there somewhere that are a little too big for a 16-inch saw. That saw will buzz right through them. But gotta wait till next weekend to do that, which it'll hopefully be a little drier too. We were just on the way back, and it rained like crazy. So it's been a while since we ran this Husqvarna, so I'm just gonna see if I can get it running, and then I think the rest of this video is gonna be Saturday. I'm gonna service this, just oil change. That's about all it needs. We greased it the other day, and then we have parking brake cables for the Gator, because this parking brake is locked all the way, and I can almost push the thing. So we're gonna see if we can get this saw running, and I'll be back with you guys. So I just want to give a little disclaimer here. I was not planning on this being a 45-minute video. I was planning on having it sped up a lot, 20 times or 8 times, but I was limited to 4 times. I recorded this video in 4K and have discovered that 4K footage is absolutely miserable to edit. So last time I do that, and I'm still playing around with the settings on this new GoPro. There are a lot of them compared to my old one. I went from a Hero 7 to a Hero 13. So yeah, I'm still playing with a lot of settings and trying to figure out the best combination for video quality and editing efficiency, because this was the first video I've recorded with it. So probably going to end up doing 2 different videos this coming weekend, just to try to play with some settings, get one edited before I go on to the next one. So yeah, I apologize. I was not planning on this being a 45-minute video. I was trying to get to like 30 minutes, but it ended up being 45. So yeah, not doing 4K again. I'm gonna try 1080 at 60 frames per second. My old GoPro didn't shoot in 1080. It only shot in like 1720 or 1760, something like that. And I was able to speed up 8 times, 20 times with it and still have smooth footage at 60 frames per second. So hopefully I'll be able to do that with this new GoPro, and we'll see. But yeah, if not, I'm going to be kind of disappointed. It's not the end of the world, but I am going to be kind of disappointed. You're going to have a lot more videos coming out to you if you can't speed stuff up. But yeah, so just wanted to put that in here, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. even more while we were working on that chainsaw. But
You're not going down there.
I'm gonna go to the top of the hill. And we're gonna look at the 2 trees in question from somewhat dry ground. I don't think anything's dry right now though. I like this nice grip.
Yeah.
So yeah, there.
You're getting me soaked, you know that.
Yeah, I know. That was the point. Can I zoom in? No, I can't. You guys can see to the right of that stick pile, there are 2 ash trees. They are both dead. They are both fairly big, and those are coming down. So now we're gonna come.
I saw those are released 18 inches.
Yeah.
Didn't you say?
Yeah. So we're gonna come around here and get soaked because I parked my car in front of the garage door, so we can only get in from the back. And we're gonna get nice and soaked.
Oh my God.
And we're gonna go fast.
Oh my God. Slow down. Keep. This guy's crazy.
The faster you go, the less wet you get, right?
No. The more it penetrates. Holy frick.
And there we are.
Oh my God. Right.
And you can see, we left this door open earlier. It rained into the garage a little bit.
Let's go down the drain.
Yeah.
Which is into the pond.
So, I will, can I get the screen to turn on? There we go. Yeah, that wasn't very eventful today because we spent all afternoon driving around looking for chainsaw chains. So, see you guys in a minute. So, well, I say good morning, everybody. I got a slow start this morning. I think it's about 1 o'clock now. Yeah, 1:07. Anyways, should have a chainsaw coming here in a little bit from Amazon. Ordered a Husqvarna 460 Rancher. That Holzfforma is leaking gas like a sieve. I don't think we'd be able to find anybody that would work on it. So I got a 460 Rancher coming from Husqvarna on Amazon. Ordered it with a 24-inch bar. They say people run them a lot and they're real zippy with a 20-inch bar. I thought about a 450 or a 455, but I don't want to order a chainsaw that's rated for a 20-inch bar and wish I had a 24. So I figured to get the saw with a 24, I'll buy a 20-inch bar and chain eventually and run the 20-inch on it most of the time and then have the 24 for when I need it. So that should be coming. But right now what we're going to do is I'm going to try to adjust the parking brake on this Gator. So if you see right there, that nut, should be able to take that off and I can adjust that mechanism there. Saw this on YouTube. I don't know if it works or not. The guy didn't demonstrate it, but I'm gonna try it before we go and try to replace these cables. So let's get into it. So I just kind of got this brake adjusted. One of the cables is broken and I don't have the patience to repair it. It's just, I got big hands and they don't fit in tight spaces, and everything on this that you got to work on is a tight space. The adjustment video I saw was not for this model. It was for this model, but it was for a newer one. It's not the same. And yeah, it's we're gonna take this to Land Pro and have them do the park brake cables. Probably in the winter. It sucks to be without this thing, but I want to clean out the road gutter here, and we're gonna see if it holds. So let's go. So does not hold on a steep hill in neutral, but it will hold in neutral, or it will hold on a steep hill in reverse. So I think that's just what we're gonna have to do. So hoping that saw comes pretty soon. I'm heading up to the barn now and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so the saw is here. Today is Sunday, April 19th, I believe. Yeah, April 19th. Yeah, that winter decided to come back and show its ugly face. It's a little bit cold today. But yeah, this saw showed up last night about 7 o'clock. I was gone. And I'm pretty sure it came with the bar already on it, because that is a massive box. Okay, nothing left in there. And we will. That is a thick manual. 150-page owner's manual came with it. Came with a new scrunch and a nice scabbard on the bar as well. Already I notice this is balanced a lot better than the Holzfforma we have, and I think it's because of the thinner bar. So that Holzfforma has a 63 gauge, I think it is, bar. This is 50, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it's 50. I might download this app here for Husqvarna. I think I'm going to do that. That might be something interesting if you guys haven't used the Husqvarna Connect app. Neither have I. Husqvarna Connect is what they call it. And it'll give me a parts list and some additional resources, I guess. So let's see what it says here. Husqvarna Connect. Get. Download. Okay. Anyways, get this scabbard off of here. So yeah, 50 thousandths, 3/8 pitch, and that is balanced nicely. They said it feels a little nose heavy, and honestly, yeah, they said it feels a little nose heavy with a 24-inch bar, but that's balanced nice, and it doesn't even have fuel in it right now either. I guess maybe it does sit down a little bit. Maybe it's that dog holding it up in the front, and I believe it is. But still, I plan on running a 20-inch on this most of the time. I just didn't want to buy a saw that was rated for 20-inch max, and wish I had the 24. Honestly, 20 is plenty sufficient for most of what we do. Sign up for Husqvarna Connect. Maintenance instructions, maintenance schedule. That's pretty cool. Now, I'm probably not going to remember that I have that app when I need it, but I do have it. I wonder, I've got a hedge trimmer as well at the cottage, and I wonder if that runs the same app. causes cancer in California, of course. And so we will check this bar here. That is tight. So we will loosen that. These are tight too. Holy crap. Loosen this up a little bit. So we will spin you guys around here a little bit. It's a good view, decent view. And pull choke. Push decompression valve and pull the cord 5 times. And she runs. I did forget to do the nose sprocket, and I want to make sure it's getting oil. So I got this saw all set up, and it's too wet to really get the tractor to anything to cut it down, so I'm just going to try bucking this up a little bit. I'm going to try not to get in the dirt, but yeah, just going to buck a couple pieces up here. There's a small tree over here that I might drop and just not deal with till next weekend, but we'll see. So yeah, let's get this thing started again. So that chain is loose already, which is to be expected with a brand new saw. So I don't want to get that chain too much in the you know, in the dirt, and a lot of the logs we have back here are dirty. So this right here is a small ash tree with a vine on it. It's dead. So I am going to drop it and just cut it up, and we will we'll deal with it when it's a little drier out here. It's not the straightest tree, but I'm gonna try to get it to go that way. So I'm gonna sit you guys here somewhere. My screen's a little dim, so it's hard to see, but I think you guys will be able to see decent. Straight enough. I should have cut that notch a little bigger. It doesn't really want to go anywhere, so I'm going to go grab a wedge it a little bit. So I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer. This is a good example here of, as much as I may want to cut that tree a little bit further, you don't want to cut into your hinge, which is what you have between your notch and your back cut there. That one might need some persuasion from the tractor, because now these are stuck in here, or not. Yep. It wants to go. It's opening up a little bit. So yeah, I guess tractor persuasion time. So sometimes a wedge is the persuasion you want, and sometimes heavy equipment is the persuasion you want, whether it be a tractor or an excavator. I do advise, you know, this tree was not all that tall, so you're fine using the tractor. I do advise, if the tree is too tall, against using equipment. You know, this big walnut right here, 30-ton excavator, you could probably use as persuasion, but you know, a small excavator, you probably don't. So I'm going to mash this stuff down a little bit. I'm going to cut this stump off. I'll probably dig this out at some point with the backhoe, so I'm going to leave a little lever on there. make some dollars on it. But yeah, so I'm gonna tilt the loader bucket back and throw these into the loader bucket. It's gonna be a day. I gotta drive back to school today. I wanna see how this new GoPro works, uploading the footage to the cloud via Wi-Fi without having to plug it into a computer. So, if you tune into the next video, we should be cutting some bigger stuff with this saw. I'm just cutting the smaller stuff because it's really all I have to cut. So, I hope you all enjoyed the video. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and check us out on Facebook. And check out my other social media pages: Facebook, Tyler Bartlow; Instagram, @TBartlow14. And I believe this is going up on a Thursday, so I will see you all again on Monday. And yeah, hope you all come back next time. But until then, bye for now. So yeah, that was a nice quick little jag of firewood.